This is every single thing you need to know for the Season 16 of Apex. Shout out to Sor Hollow. I'm going to be using your Twitter thread to explain every single change. I'm going to go really quick, though. Link in the description for Hollow and his Twitter, but I appreciate you, dog. All right. The new weapon is the Nemesis AR. This is a burst energy assault rifle that shoots 4-round bursts, and this is going to be giving the R301 in the flatland a run for their money. There is a passive about it, and it doesn't really shoot in a burst weapon, meaning you can hold down the trigger and it will continuously shoot. Arenas is gone. It is now replaced by Mixtape, which is a new limited time rotating event mode. For the first 3 weeks, we're going to be playing TDM, which is a blessing. We've been waiting for this for so long. The loadouts are very similar to Control, and I can't wait to play this for you guys. After the first 3 weeks of the event, it is going to be changed to Control, TDM, and Gun Run on rotation. Every little bit, it's going to switch the game mode, and it's going to be a lot of fun to just chill and play. There is a new firing range update. You can now toggle infinite reloads, as well as configure different sets of the dummies, being able to make them strafe, make them do other things, the movement speed of them. It's going to be really cool. Now, there is going to be a new attachment. This is the gold shotgun bolt. It is essentially the kinetic feeder attachment, automatically reloading your shotgun as you slide, but it doesn't have to be in your hand. The shotgun buffs are actually huge as well. The Mastiff and PK now can take standard stocks for increased reload speed, ADS speed, holster, and pullout speed. These two buffs are going to make shotguns absolutely ginormous in this season, and I can't wait to see. Also, the hammer points have been brought back for the P20 and the Mozam. This is going to be absolutely crazy this season, but they are now a legendary hop-up. Alongside the new weapon being introduced, the car in the R301 got nerfed pretty decently. The R301 has been nerfed by 1 damage from 14 a bullet to 13, and the car has a nerfed ammo capacity. In other news, the weapon crafting rotation has been changed. The car and the G7 are out on a floor loot, and the Volt and the Longbow are going in. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be hating this change, but I mean, they had to do something with it, and I assume it's a pretty okay change. We'll have to see how it plays out. The care package weapon rotation is also changing. The Rampage is coming out, and the Hemlock is going back in. It seems like it's a very interesting gun from what I've heard, not only from Hollow, but from other friends that have playtested, but I'm really excited to see how this changes. The Hemlock on the floor is not a bad gun, so I'm not really sure why they would put it in, but yeah, on to the next. Now, there is a ton of legend buffs, all right? So I'm going to go through as fast as I can. Lifeline's care package comes down a lot quicker, and she has a significantly reduced movement penalty when rezzing her teammates. This is going to be absolutely huge. We're going to see a lot more lifelines in the meta now. Now, this Mirage buff is really cool. Once you finally revive a teammate, whoever they are, you and that teammate will be invisible for 3 seconds. However, if you do draw your weapon, the effect will be canceled and your gun will be pulled out. You will no longer be invisible. But if enemies shoot your decoy, they're essentially going to be tracked through a wall like a scan, like a Seer or a Bloodhound scan. It's going to be really crazy. Can't wait to see this. The next buff is huge. Wraith's portal has been doubled. It's back to the original amount that it was, and it's 150 meters. There's going to be a ton of Wraith portal plays, and also you get a lot faster as the portal gets longer. This is going to be crazy for you movement legends. You're going to be bouncing around like a bunch of maniacs, and I'm so excited. Pathfinder also got a buff. It's not the craziest thing, but it is still a nice quality of life change. He can now shoot his zip line up to 200 meters long, so it looks like everyone's just getting a buff to their distance. And when you are on a Pathfinder zip, your velocity, so your speed, will be increased from 600 to 1,000. This is going to be mind-blowing. I can't wait to see what Squirrel does. A Horizon nerf. Now, I absolutely love to see this. Her mid-air accuracy has been reduced the farther up you go. So if you're at the bottom, you're going to have a lot less spread, and so you're going to be more accurate. But when you're at the very top, you're going to have a ton of spread, and your bullets are not going to shoot accurately. That being said, while you go up the queue, you are going to be faster going up it. Seer also gets a nerf. His heartbeat has a charge up time and it's not instant. His ultimate cooldown was also increased and his duration was reduced. So this is a hard nerf on a Seer, but it's something that I really like to see. Bloodhound also got a pretty sizable nerf. You can no longer spam scans in your ult. You still have the movement speed, which is great, but there's a new sort of mechanic with the White Raven, and it'll essentially point you to the nearest enemy on the map after you ult. This is a pretty crazy change as well. There is a ranked update. Now, during Season 16, every 24 hours, there will be a new map rotating for the entire ranked season. It will be Broken Moon, Storm Point, and then World's Edge. That's going to be really crazy, and I'm not sure how that's going to go. The map updates are pretty lackluster, actually. It's just essentially a bunch of decorations and balloons, which is going to be really cool to see, but it doesn't really impact the game much. That being said, Mirage à Trois is back on the same spot in World's Edge and on Broken Moon. This is pretty crazy. I love to see this. Any game change I was really excited for. But in Season 16, there's going to be a new Legend class system. The Assault class will be Bang, Rev, Fuse, Ash, and Maggie, and they'll essentially be having access to a red supply bin, which gives smart loot to you and your teammates. Their second perk is you can carry about 20 more ammo of each weapon, depending on the ammo. And that moves us on to the Skirmisher class, which includes Pathfinder, Wraith, Mirage, Octane, Horizon, and Valk. Essentially, this class is pretty dog. I'm not going to lie to you. You basically know what's in the care package and whether it's been looted. That's pretty much it. The Recon class actually got a really interesting buff. They can still scan the beacons, but they don't get the knowledge of the next map. Essentially, if you guys played in King's Canyon, the crypto map room, when you scan it and get knowledge of all the enemies around you on the map, that's essentially what you have now in the Recon class. This is going to be really huge for 20 bomb games, and it's going to make games in pubs especially go a lot faster because you'll know where enemies are. The support class also includes Gibraltar, Lifeline, Loba, and Newcastle, and they essentially get access to the Lifeline blue supply bins. They've been buffed to essentially drop a ton more meds and stuff that you need. Alongside this, their second perk is that you can craft your teammate's banner. Even if they've been expired, you can still craft both banners for 30 crafting materials. That is an absolutely huge change. No more banner camping. The next class is the Controller Legends. These are the previous defensive legends with Caustic, Watson, Rampart, and Catalyst, and essentially these legends will have the ability to scan the beacon for the next map rotation, just like the Recons used to be able to. There's also an absolutely huge new player experience. So if you guys are new to the game, this will be amazing. They're essentially going to be bot matches for the newest players in the game, and we won't be able to get 20 bombs. You won't be able to get any achievements. However, you will be able to learn the basics of the game. So this is going to be really amazing for you new players coming to Apex, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Well, that was Apex Legends 16 in 5 minutes or less. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope I got it into 5 minutes, honestly. But I love y'all. Please be sure to drop a like. Let me know if you guys want me to cover some more stuff. I'm going to be streaming this entire season, but I'll catch you guys later, and I love y'all. Bye.